Hello my fellow fanatics and welcome to another anime review. Today we take a look at the 2010 fantasy adventure anime, The Legend of the Legendary Heroes, directed by Takaya Kagami and produced by TV Tokyo. The anime is based off a light novel series and it covered the first volume, I think, of the material. I ended up watching this anime after being on that light novel kick a couple years ago. This title came up in my search, and when I found out that there was an anime made of it, I tracked it down and watched it. The anime follows the story of three people in general and how their destinies are bound to one another. King Sion Astal of the Kingdom of Roland, who is seemingly conflicted of being at war and being a king. Reiner Lut, the great mage of Roland, who is eccentric and very lazy but is a close friend of the king. And Ferris Eris, a master swordsman that comes from a famous swords clan whose main duty is to protect the king but is assigned to protect Reiner instead. The presentation of the anime is alright, your standard fantasy adventure stock. The music was nothing to sing praises about. The action sequences were surprisingly good. I enjoyed them quite a bit. It was interesting because of the combination of magic and swordsmanship. The character designs are decent enough. I found the supporting character designs were much better than the protagonist main actors of the title. The voice acting was also well done, fits the character quite well. The main draw of this anime for me though is the world building. The elements like the kingdoms, the various players in the story, the powers and the mythos behind them, the characters, the powers that is working in the background, the plot and the intrigue. So complicated yet so simple to understand, and it somewhat works for most of the part. Now when I say for the most part, it's because while the world building is the main strength of the anime, it's also its weakness. There's so much elements built in this title that a season wasn't enough to explain and explore them. The plot in the beginning dragged on for a bit, then midway it got into the swing of things, then it had to rush the ending. It was so rushed that it got to its point in breakneck speed that I thought I missed an episode that explained some of the aspects. This title had so much potential, I can tell, even though I haven't read the original light novel series. This could have been a great fantasy anime similar to Record of the Lodoss War, but the pacing of the plot really broke the anime for me. I don't know if the reason was because it wasn't gonna get a second season, but I didn't think so. Anyways, I would still recommend for viewers to check this out. Thanks for watching and hope to see you soon again.